Alrighty. Happy Christmas Eve, everybody. From us over here at High Cross Cattle. I'm gonna take you through a little bit of a morning, kind of later in the morning, but a little morning routine of how things go around here. So first thing we're gonna do is feed Grandma. She's gonna get about 3 pounds measured out of Summit Senior Feed. You can see that there. It's just a small pellet mix. The reason she's getting senior feed is because she's probably mid 26s or mid 20s, sorry, is what we believe based on information that was given to the rescue and to us. So we give her about 3 pounds of the senior feed. Then we come in here and we get 1 scoop of our dried molasses beet pulp. Got a little bit of added fiber in there. And that was recommended to us by our nutritionist at our feed store. You can see a bunch of junk on the table here. We got we're gonna be adding electrical in the shed so that we can power some stuff up, and we're gonna block that area off over there where the toolbox is and some of that stuff, and hopefully maybe turn that into like a little office so that if anybody comes out and we need to sit down and do paperwork or anything, buying calves or trying to see about becoming an equipment dealer with a couple companies to, you know, have some of that, if you call it passive income for the farm to kind of help keep things up and running and happy. We got our stock of feed over here, bag of beet pulp, we got our pup food, we got some all stock that we feed the cows and a couple other horses that we're getting whenever the weather decides to participate with us. We're going to feed them that. All stock's basically got a little bit of everything in it. It's got some corn, it's got some pellet, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. It's kind of a entry-level cheap product while still maintaining nutritional value. So we'll go out here. I'm sure you'll hear Grandma chit-chatting. She's a very vocal lady. Oh, Grandma. Oh. She is ready for breakfast. We hang this up here. Oh, you're okay. And then there, give her some loves. Yeah, give her some loves. Grandma's got a blanket on because she's still putting on some weight where she was kind of starved with the original people that had her before she came to the rescue, and we just want her to stay warm and make sure that what she eats goes towards her body, not towards keeping her warm. So we've got her a blanket. She seems to like it. You can see her long hair here for the winter time. And then we're gonna kind of walk over here and see some of the cows. Now I'm sure some inquisitive people would like to know, how in the world do these things survive when it's cold outside? Especially this last week, where yesterday and the day before we had -20 with a wind chill of -40, which makes for an exciting time. Well, the interesting thing, and if you can kind of see it, it's not so much there during the day, but you definitely see it at night. We got Pancake there in the hay ring. He's got snow on his back. So does Mama, a little bit of Manny, a little bit there on Everest, some here on Maisie. So that is a good thing. If you see snow and everything built up on the top of your cows, that's a good thing. because what that means is that their insulation, their hide and their fatty layer and everything, is keeping them warm, and what they eat is keeping them warm inside. So their tummies are keeping them warm, because that's how these animals stay warm, as they eat. And you will know very quickly when they don't have enough, because they will be very, very vocal about it. And as you can see, nobody is vocal. We got our protein tubs, right? So that's basically like candy for them. It's got some molasses and some minerals and some other stuff inside of there. Little Miss Dottie hanging out here in the corner. Oh, Maisie. Mama, Manny, Everest, Miss Bean, the original. So that means the one hanging in there with Pancake is Clarabelle. Give little Miss Bean some pets. Not all of them will let you give them some loves. Some of them are a little bit pickier than others. Little Annie. She's got a spot right here that I gotta deal with next week. You can kind of see it sticking out there. We talked to the vet yesterday and they said with the cold temperatures, just leave it like it is, deal with it next week when it gets warmer. It's not bugging her or causing any discomfort or anything. It's just a spot that we don't necessarily want to be there. So yeah, so we've got our hay here that we feed out, and we're running a bit low, so we'll have to fill that up hopefully this weekend. We get tractor started. But the cows will eat hay as much as they want. And they'll digest that inside of their rumen to help keep them warm. The protein tub kind of fills in the blocks of anything that the hay might be missing. And then of course the protein help keeps them warm. It's a sweet 14, so it's got a 14% crude protein, and then a little bit of this, a little bit of that inside of there. I'm sure you could look it up and see, but it keeps them happy. It keeps grandma happy, and that's why we went with the sweet 14, is it's a multi-species. So some of the cattle focused ones have some stuff that a horse can't have. It can cause them to get sick. So we went with the sweet 14 because it's good for everybody. You may ask, well, grandma got food, why didn't the cows? Well, the cows will get a little bit of grain tonight to keep them happy. We don't give them much. We're not trying to stock anybody up, get anybody fat or ready for butcher. At this point, we're just maintaining. We're trying to keep everybody happy. So they will get 4 pounds total of the all stock, and then they will get a little bit of Grass Maximizer mineral, which is a locally formulated free choice mineral. Now, we do not feed it free choice because we don't have a free choice mineral feeder. We'll probably look at getting one at some point, but for right now, we kind of just do a 1/4 pound in each bucket. Do 2 buckets. We'll mix that out for them tonight. Usually Mama, Manny, and a couple of the others get in there. Some of the other ones aren't too awfully worried about it. It's just kind of like a snack for them. It's nothing crazy. It's not doing anything astronomical for them or anything, but give them a little taste so that they're not jealous of grandma getting to eat some grain. We got plenty of these small square bales. This is going to be bedding. Right here, these straws. I got 6 straw bales here. We're going to use that for bedding over there. For one of our horses, she's got to get halter broke a little bit still, so I want to keep her a little bit in pocket so that she's not absolutely miserable to try and get a hold of, because I do not run around anymore. And then some grass hay. We'll feed that to her too. You know, because we want everybody to be happy. That's the biggest thing we want here, is everybody to be happy. Cows happy, horses happy, pups happy, everybody happy. Yeah, so would hopefully try and get some more videos up. If you guys ever have any questions, feel free to comment and ask them or message us. However you want to get a hold of us, let us know. We'll try and do our best to answer your questions. We want to be transparent. We're not trying to hide anything. We're not trying to hide anything that we're doing, what we're doing, how we're doing it. So, I hope you enjoy coming along on the journey with us and seeing how we go. The videos here in wintertime will probably not be as frequent just because it's really cold up here in North Dakota, and you know, there's not really a whole awful lot crazy going on, but come springtime, we run everybody through the chute. We'll kind of show you what we're doing. We're going to update some ear tags. We got a tech company that I've stumbled across, and I really like what they're doing, 701X. If you have any cattle or anything, whether you're a small operation or a big operation, I'd definitely check them out. They're going to get tagged in the video. Feel free to go to their website, check them out. Basically, they've got the little button tags that go with your regular tags that track the cows. They've got their Pro tags, which is kind of like their Cadillac tag. It will track where the cow's at, what the cow's doing. It'll track its steps, so you can make sure that your cow's getting the steps in and being all happy and healthy. That is beneficial to us because our bulls are going to get a Cadillac tag, and all the ladies are going to get the X-Lite tags to track where they're at. That'll let me know if anybody gets out. It'll let me know where they got out at, so that I don't have to go hunt down the hole in the fence or anything like that, or see where something's loose. I can just go back and track where they were at and the walking pattern and go from there. So yeah, big, small, doesn't matter. Their customer service is absolutely amazing. I have never had a problem with them. They're extremely helpful. They've called me and asked me my input on stuff several times. They are not afraid to take in what you have to say and then, you know, try and make a change to help you out if there's something that you're having an issue with. So they're definitely worth checking out. Really good user interface. It's not a pain in the butt to figure out. Maybe one of the videos we could do kind of show some of the interaction with that, what the app and the program has. In the meantime, like I said, please feel free to go click their tag in the video, and then go to their website and take a look at them. They are based out of Fargo, North Dakota, hence the 701X part. Great group of people. I look forward to continuing our partnership, if you will. I'm not sponsored by them or anything. I just really like what they're doing. So that's why I say partnership with a question mark. Because, you know, I'm not looking for anything out of them or anything like that. I just really dig what they're doing. And I think it's extremely beneficial, especially me as a little guy. So I am not a full-time operation guy. So, you know, I'm not here all the time. I spend my full-time job as a tractor mechanic. So if I'm able to be at work and out in the field and doing stuff with my normal job to help keep this thing going, and I get that notification from the 701X program and it says, hey, you got a cow out, that's beneficial. It's not a wait till I get home and all of a sudden, oh my gosh, where is everybody? I'm able to get that notification and start making a phone call. If it's, you know, let my neighbor know, hey, if you see him, can you put him back inside? I've got grain inside here. Most everybody, you get a bucket right there and some grain and you shake it and then they come right back, right? So that it's nice to have that ability to to get that notification for somebody like me who's not here all day, keeping an eye on them, deadlocked on. I'm not out here 6-7 times a day checking on stuff. I come out in the morning before I go to work to feed grandma and check on everybody, make sure nobody's hooting and hollering, hurt or anything like that. And then I check them at night. So that 701X really allows me the peace of mind to continue to maintain my full-time job and still be able to take care of these guys and not stress about what's going on with them. I can open up that app, look at them, and see what's going on with them. If anybody's movement has lacked or dropped down, I know to check to see if they've got a condition going on, if they've got an issue with their feet or anything like that that would cause them to go from 200 steps a day to 100 steps a day, right? Because animals can't tell us definitively what's wrong. They do a good job of kind of showing it outside. But like I said, if I'm at work all day long, I'm not able to see that. I've got my interaction with them at night and my interaction with them in the morning, and with it being cold out, they stay next to that hay. They don't really go off too awful far out exploring. When it's warm outside, it'll be easier to tell because they're going to be out and about. They're going to be walking around and everything, so it'll be easier to tell. But in the cold, having that ability to monitor that closely is crucial. So like I said, more to come on that. I'd like to be able to show you some of the interaction with it. Maybe record something, screen grab on my iPad and kind of walk you through what it's showing you, what it's doing, how it's interacting. But please check them out. They're extremely beneficial. I think they're great. I look forward to continuing using their products here on the farm and going from there. I don't think there's anything else we got going on. Like I said, I will have to put another large hay bale out, so negative ridiculous outside. I mean, you can take a look here. This is inside the shed. Inside the shed is that temperature. So you can imagine what that diesel tractor is going to do if I were to go out and try and start it right now. It would tell me to go shove off. So I will have to get some jumper cables and some spicy sauce, a little bit of the 80% ether, spritzer up in there, get it fired up, get it going, let it warm up the hydraulic so I can grab a hay bale, go in, put it out. Those hay bales are lasting me probably a week and a half minimum. This one has lasted 2 weeks. It'll be 2 weeks tomorrow. That is from the folks over at Fall Farms in Velva, North Dakota. Great group of guys. They were willing to work with me and help me out on some stuff. Their hay bales, shoot, I personally paid $75 a bale for a hay bale that weighs anywhere between 1,700 pounds to 2,000 pounds. So, and if anybody has looked at the hay market here lately, that is huge. That is a great deal. The cows have been enjoying it. I haven't had it tested yet. I want to. I got to get a couple baggies of it, take it down to the feed store. They test it. They let me know the protein content and all that other stuff so that I can see the quality of hay. But all in all, I have had zero problems with it. They've enjoyed it. The horses enjoyed it. And like I said, the animals will be vocal if they are hungry or they are not getting what they want. They are not shy about that. I'm sure you will see in some later videos, somebody's going to be hooting and hollering about something. They get going. They haven't so much here in the wintertime, which is a good thing. I'd rather them be nice and quiet and happy in the wintertime. And sometimes they're just hooting and hollering to hoot and holler. But yeah. Thanks for watching. Like I said, if you got any questions or anything like that, feel free to reach out to myself or Kelsey, and we'll try and get your questions answered as best as possible. And then we look forward to going on this journey with you guys. Have a good one.